I roll my window down, I'm like that, and then I put my hand out on the windshield and I'm feeling it to see maybe it's a freaking leaf, flower, I don't know what it is, like maybe it's a stick, like something fake. Like, no way I processed that it was my windshield. Bro, what the heck? What the Yo, this is crazy. This is half of the dang car. Like, what the is going on? Bruh. Ah! Tell me why I just picked up the Tesla from the guest and this is what they brought back to me. This is what they brought back to me. What have I done to deserve this? This is crazy. Tell me why I just noticed this. I picked up the car from the guest earlier and I didn't even see this till I was just driving right now, and I literally had to pull over on the side of the street, literally in the middle of nowhere, to notice this damage. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, what the Alright, y'all. By now, you guys are probably tired of me weeping and crying, and you already know what went down. So, let's just get straight into the story time. This has probably been one of the most traumatic experiences that I've ever had while dealing with the business. And it's so crazy because this was probably one of my worst nightmares. And not to say that this can't happen or I didn't expect this to happen like during the lifetime of the business, but it's something that's been at the back of my head. Like, every time I rent out my Tesla, it's always that slight 5% fear. Over time, I kind of got over it, but I think the main reason is I've been dealing with a lot of crazy, reckless individuals who've been renting out the car, like from fake bookings to scams. It's so ironic that just a couple days ago, before this booking came in which this damage happened, somebody booked the car and 20 minutes later called me like, hey, my girlfriend was the one who used my car to book the car. We had just recently went through a breakup or whatnot, and she has information to my card, and she's trying to move out of my crib and move into her own new spot since they broke up, and she needs a car, and she just decided to rent out my Tesla. First and foremost, I don't know why you would want to use this kind of car to move your stuff. I mean, white seats to move your luggage or whatnot is crazy. There's so many other Teslas, even if you really want a Tesla that had black seats, but to use my car to want to move your stuff is outrageous. Anyways, back to him, and he's like, I didn't book it, so I'm gonna cancel, but just wanted to give you a heads up. And in my head, I'm just like, appreciate the heads up, but I probably would never even gave her the car if it was a female, but a male that booked it. Plus, if you guys know, on TURO, you actually have to submit your license with your picture next to your face, like a selfie, live selfie type deal. So I don't see how she could have done that without him. Either way, she wasn't gonna get the car. But then, like, little stuff like that's been happening ever since I moved to Atlanta. It didn't happen a lot when I was in Indiana. I'll be quite frank. I got a lot more serious individuals. A lot of people coming from out of town, and stuff like that with their family. A lot of people on work trips. There was a lot of work trips. But here, it's like a lot of young cats that just want to flex. Girls and guys. That's funny. But I get this booking, right? And it's literally like a 2-day booking. It's like a 2-day booking, but it was 1 day because they brought it back at a later time. So I get this booking and I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, decent booking. Individual didn't really have much reviews or whatnot, which is a warning too. Like, when you get people that don't really have much reviews, they just have like a couple reviews, but they're not actually written reviews. They're just like star reviews, maybe like a 4-star, 5-star review, but nobody's actually written anything polite about them. You tend to be not the best kind of people. So be aware and pay attention to those kind of people. Or if you're gonna give them your car, make sure that you probably stay in contact with them and just have that guard up. But anyways, back to my story. I give this individual the vehicle, and cool dude from his license, probably like 27, like 28 going on 29 this year. Alright, cool. I give him the Tesla. Have you drove one before? Yeah, I've drove a few Teslas before. I got experience. Alright, cool. So I don't need to explain nothing to you. Alright, boom. He drives the car, and I kept getting a lot of notifications saying that the doors were open, the trunk was left open for like 30 minutes. From my thinking, he's probably flexing with the car, taking pictures or whatnot, chilling in the car. You know what I'm saying? Probably got some homies around the car, and they just chilling with the car wherever they're doing whatever they're doing. Not my business. There's nothing I can do about that. It's part of the game, right? It's part of the business. All right, cool. Now, upon the day of return, I couldn't make it to actually meet my guests. And a lot of times I like to meet them. One of the main reasons I like to meet them is just to finish that relationship with them. Okay, like, thanks for renting. Can you kindly leave me a review? That's usually my main purpose, because reviews go a long way on the app. I mean, in any business, even if you had like a restaurant, reviews go a long way. I don't go to any restaurant that does not have good reviews. I will refuse to go to any restaurant that does not have any good reviews. Like, the economy costs too much to be playing around. You feel me? So I don't play around or joke around with that. Like, reviews is everything, and it costs to go out to eat, and a lot of times it's not expensive in Georgia. It's not cheap in Georgia. So yeah, I gotta go out to where it's worth my time. But on this particular day, yesterday, I couldn't do this because I just couldn't. Like, so I'm just like, you know what, just park the car at the initial pickup and I will lock it from my device. All right, so that's exactly what I told him to do. I was really trying to meet him, but he was just not coming. He said he was gonna return the car a little bit earlier, so if he did, I was really gonna meet him. I actually pushed my dinner back, but last minute he decided to return the car at the exact same time in which he booked it, and I have no fault to that. There's nothing I can do about that. So I just asked him to park and just, you know, keep it parked. I locked the vehicle. I go out to dinner. We ate this nice, beautiful Jamaican spot that my homie put me on. It was great food. I was excited. I just made me some money. We get done eating or whatnot, and then I go to pick up the vehicle at the home delivery location. And upon getting there, I actually didn't notice nothing right away. To be very honest, it was dark. You know, to my offense, it was late at night. It was like, it was late. It was probably like 10 o'clock when I actually went to go pick up the car. So I get there and I didn't really notice anything. So I get in the car. I wasn't doing the checkout process last night because I have to 24 hours to check out. So why not do the checkout process, you know, when it's daylight, you know what I'm saying, and I can really inspect the vehicle. There was not much inspection I can do at 10:30 p.m. You know, I was ready to just bring the car home. So I pull out and I'm already driving back home, which is probably like 7 minutes away from me. And I'm driving, listening to music. I'm just happy to be back in the car. And I just noticed something. Like, my vision got a little bit blurry on the car. I'm like, hold on. I roll my window down. I'm like that. And then I put my hand out on the windshield and I'm feeling it to see maybe it's a freaking leaf, flower. I don't know what it is. Like maybe it's a stick, like something fake. Like, no way I processed that it was my windshield. I feel it. And I'm just like, hold on. This is not going away. Is this paint? Because if it is, I'm scratching and it's not going away. And then what's so funny about the windshield on the Tesla is, like, with the crack, you actually don't feel that scratch, that scrape, right? It's just like there. It's just like a line. So I'm so convinced that this must be paint. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing that on y'all, it's funny now, but like, I about shed a tear. I was real hurt because I'm just like, no, not my car. Like, not right now. Like, why now? Like, it just hit all at once and I literally just parked the vehicle. I parked the car and I'm just devastated, y'all. Like, I'm devastated. I'm putting my head on the steering wheel and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then Tati's like, just relax, calm down, let's get out the car. Like, she literally had to drag me out the car. Like, I really didn't want to come to like a realization that this was real. It's there, it's a scratch, it's a cracked windshield. And then I'm so pissed because this individual did not have the guts, did not have the freaking balls, was not man enough to tell me that he messed up my car. Like he messed up the windshield, right? I didn't even know what to do. I sent him a message. I let him know, like, you know what you did, right? And no response. Till now, no response. But every message was read, but no response. All right, cool. I called TURO, called customer service, and they pretty much, you know, let me know that I can either resolve it with him or I can resolve it with them. And I'm just like, look, he's unresponsive. Of course, I'm resolving it with y'all. And then that's where we're at. So I'm just gonna keep giving you guys updates as time goes by and when they come with a resolution. Now the thing with TURO is their customer service, like I've always told you guys, is not necessarily the best thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a business. Sorry, y'all. They want me to put on my seatbelt. But especially for a business that is actually, you know, doing good. Like I like to think that TURO is actually really good right now compared to when it first started. So I suppose that the customer service needs to get way better. Either way, I'm still in the dealings with them. I know that they're gonna cover it because I have pre-trip photos and post-trip photos, and I don't even think he has any. So I know that there's a 95% chance that they're gonna be on my side with it, and I'm gonna follow through. What hurts me the most is, do I continue renting or do I wait to get this all fixed to where I'm losing money? You know what I'm saying? Right now, I thought it was gonna spread more overnight, but it actually did not. So I think it's stand still and it's where it's at. I don't think it's gonna shatter on anybody while driving. I'm obviously keep driving my car, but just how will my guests feel during with this? You know, I feel like especially if you come from out of town, if you pay your money to book my vehicle, I want to give it to you in the best way possible. You know, if this is not in the photos in which you booked with, it wasn't, I didn't tell you that the windshield is, you know, messed up. So, but then either way, it's still in good condition, and things like this happen. The car is driving fine. There's nothing wrong with the car, and you can see. So it's not gonna break or shatter on you. So I mean, and as long as I take pre-trip photos with this showing, then, you know, it has nothing to do with the guest. Even if it's with the guest and it decides to stretch further, the guest still cannot get charged for this because there was already damage prior. 65%, I want to keep renting, but, you know, I also have that 35% that's like, let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. And every time I think about it and I talk about it, it messes me up more because this is not what I wanted to go through. But I guess it's part of the business, man, and I don't want to dwell on the moment so much because it is what it is. The guest is gonna get in trouble for it. I know that for sure. I'm following through with every single claim. I'm giving every single dollar, and I'm gonna make sure it's Tesla manufacturer. I'm gonna make sure everything is right. I'm gonna make sure, like, bruh, yeah. You know, with Tesla, everything's computerized. Like, the windshield is with the computer, it's all computerized. So it's gonna run my guess some bread for sure, because TURO is gonna pay for it, but they're gonna go after him for reimbursement. So I don't have much to say, y'all. I'm pissed. It is what it is, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and please like the video, please subscribe. I need your assistance on this video, so please do me a solid favor. You know, if you've been rocking with me, if you enjoy my videos, the least you can do is like the video and help get awareness towards this video. Hopefully the guests can see it as well. And I mean, I need to be able to cover for the time in which my vehicle is going to be in the shop or whatnot. And just please support your boy. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Peace.